welcome to Into the Pit. If you like my channel, smash that like button or follow me on Instagram and TikTok. You'll find the link in the descriptors. When that Tampa, Florida death metal wave overwhelmed us for the first time, there were some albums that really left a mark for me personally, and probably everyone out there as well. One of those albums was Obituary, Slowly We Rot. Not typical death metal, but still similar in the impact that it had, was Terrorizer's World Downfall. The early Malevolent Creation albums were crushing, and another album that sort of went parallel with Morbid Angel's Altars of Madness, although I think Altars of Madness is even more of a classic. But that's Deicide's debut, Deicide. Now, almost unrivaled in intensity, this is just crushing. Million miles per hour riffs, blast beats, Glenn Benton's maniacal screams. It's almost like a soundtrack to insanity, this thing. And I mean, the rear cover with the glowing statue sort of points you in the direction it's going. It's possible that they never reached that intensity again. They've had more technical albums for sure. Legion is more technical. Once Upon the Cross is more back in this direction, but in terms of songwriting intensity, I don't think you can top this, you know, in that style. They've done a few albums that have been in the same vein, but you can't top this, you know. They've had their more modern albums are more technical in the lead front, more melodic also. But if you're looking at sheer intensity and lyrically and musically, this album is a milestone, definitely. This was produced obviously at Morrison Studios by Scott Burns. It's got the songs Lunatic of God's Creation, Sacrificial Suicide, Oblivious to Evil, Dead by Dawn, inspired by the famous horror movie, Blaspherion, Deicide, Carnage in the Temple of the Damned, which deals with the Jim Jones, Guyana mass murders, mass suicides, and Day of Darkness, Crucifixation. So highly blasphemic, this entire album, but also dishing out a bit of criticism, you know, if you look at the Jim Jones song and, you know, Lunatic of God's Creation. So yeah, a milestone. And for me personally, Deicide has gone on to do some really good albums, but I still hold this as one of probably my favorite Deicide album for sure.